What's good YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to this YouTube channel and make sure you click that notification bell. Leave your comments down below and enjoy this reaction video. What's good YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. You have just entered the Break Room Chronicles. We'll break some only 15 minutes, but y'all over here, we break for one damn hour. Hey, you guys, what's good? Happy Friday to each and every one of you all. I hope you guys are feeling good and doing great. Thank you so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in the damn break room, y'all. Yes, Black, blessed, booked, and busy. Happy TGIF to you all. Oh, boy. Okay, so y'all see the title. Y'all see the thumbnail. Y'all know what we got to get into today. If you were in my live the other day, I told you guys I'm a little behind. TMI trying to catch up, okay? Because, honey, I'm on the night shift, working on the night shift. Oh, I'm not really working the night shift. But anyway, y'all know what I mean. I'm feeling good today, y'all. We made it through another week, honey. This month is going by expeditiously, okay? It's going by fast, y'all. It's already April 21st, honey. May is literally around the corner and summer is creeping up on us. The other day, y'all, it was like 80 degrees here. And was it Wednesday or Thursday? I think Wednesday or Thursday. It was really nice here. And then I woke up this morning, child, it was raining and cool. I got in the car to go to work. I had to turn heat on. I said, what is going on, Mother Nature? Who peed in your Cheerios, ma'am? Why are you so angry? I said, I'm tired of Mother Nature. One day it's hot. Next day it's cold. One day I got on shorts. Next day I got on a sweatshirt. Child, I'm going to have pneumonia fooling around with Mother Nature, okay? So you guys, thank you so much, Sassy. So, hey, Miss TLD. Hey, Southside, Trina. Everybody in the building. What's up, LaToy, Doris? Who else is in this building? Modacious Me is here. Miss OKC. Ashley Brown's in the building. Sweetheart Sugar Pop here. Tennessee Hennessy. Hey, Tennessee Hennessy. Tennessee Hennessy says, since I'm clocked in and present. Hey, SC Johnson. Dallas is in the building. Anisha. Hey, Newton. Hey, Lachey. Hey, Sasha Fox. What's good, sis? Hey, Pure Area. Hey, Gerald Bell. Gerald Bell, I think you were one of the first to say good evening, TMR. Well, Gerald, good evening to you as well. Okay, y'all, so we got, hey, Erica, we got some videos we need to break down, honey. We got, oh, boy, let me see who we got in the break room today, y'all. Oh, let me see. Oh, we got Chrissy, y'all. We got Chrissy in the building today. She finally came out with that part 2, okay? So we're going to take a look at her part 2. And you know, we have our frequent flyer, you know. Y'all know who we got in the building. Oh, my jazzy life, okay? So, y'all, Jasmine celebrated the twins' birthday, y'all. The twins turned 5, I guess sometime this week, y'all. I don't know exactly the exact date of birth of her children. However, she came out with a video the other day. And we're going to talk about that video. Oh, Lord. Okay. Anyway, you know, anyway, we'll get to that. Okay. We'll get to that. All right. We'll get to that. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button coming on in. What's up, Nearly? What's up, Miss Jones? Hey, Miss Sterling. Hey, Buttons. Hey, your girl, Ma. What's good, sis? Okay. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you have not. Sassy said, I just received a 26-pound box from Temu. I'm on their affiliate program. Also, big box from Jeffree Star, spring mystery items. I need to get filming this weekend. Oh, yes, Sassy Honey, you got to get to moving over there, sis. Yes, you most definitely do. Erica, she bought to talk about your Queen Greasy. Go ahead and head out. Over Shay. Erica know what it is, okay? She know we do commentary over here, okay? So, Bishay, don't come over here being messy, sis. Or are you sis or are you sir? I'm gonna just say sis because Bishay sound like a sis, okay? What's up, Nikki? What's up with Will? Um, let's see what's going on. Okay, y'all in the building. Y'all ready? Erica says, I know what it is. You're so silly, Erica. All right, y'all. Let's get into it, okay? Cause y'all get ready to get started. Y'all don't get started too soon. TMI tired. I done worked all damn week. I don't want to tussle with y'all in the comments today. Oh Lord. Hey Nike, what's good, sis? How you doing? Okay. Hey Majesty. Hey Quita. Okay, y'all coming on in. Y'all relax. She said it's all jokes. It definitely says, okay. Well, good, Vishay. Cause child, you know, TMI don't be knowing, cause child, they be creeping in on here. And I don't know, okay? Cause I just can't tussle with you today. I'm too damn tired, okay? I'm like Jasmine. I'm tired. All right. Ice therapy was good. Oh, it's reaction therapy. Okay, good. You always changing that name over there. What's up, Ice therapy? Hey, Joanna, what's good, sis? All right, y'all, let's get right on into it, okay? So what's up, Renee? We're gonna do my jazzy life first, okay? We're gonna do her first, and we're gonna get her in and get her on right on out the way, okay? So let's get into it. So, like I said, it's the twins. It was the twins' birthday. They turned 5. Y'all, we have literally watched those kids, kind of grow up. When I first started watching Jasmine, the twins was like a couple of months old. That was right before Philip got hauled off to the damn county, and then he went on to the penitentiary. Okay. And we watched Jasmine go from this to where she is now. Okay. And in the meanwhile, Jasmine had another baby by Christopher over there. Okay. So Jasmine, when I started watching her, she was a mom of 4. Now she's a mom of 5. And we know we watch Jasmine. We watch Jasmine with her highs and lows. Her aches and pains, her troubles, her high, ups and downs all around. And one thing we do know for Jasmine, y'all, Jasmine does what she wants to do when she wants to do it. And we also have discovered watching Jasmine, it definitely takes a village. Okay. To me, Jasmine is the epitome of it takes a village. Right, Modacious? Hey, Lisa. She's the epitome of it takes a village to raise children. And she definitely needs a village. Okay. I don't know why. For the life of me, I don't know why, but for some reason, this woman feels like that's what she needs. So you said her depression and her tiredness. Yes, sis. What's up, Vicky? So, okay, go get it. What's good, sis? So, y'all, we're going to get on into this video. We're going to see what Jasmine did for the twins over there. Maybe some of you guys have already saw the video, which would be good. Then, you could interact and give your thoughts and opinions in the comments. And we gonna get right on into it, okay? Let me pull the video up, make sure I got it right where it needs to be. Oh, there she go. Always that damn music. She love a good lyrical video. Okay. So Jasmine starts the video off. She driving, I guess, to the twins' game. Jasmine finally gave us some scenery outside of that kitchen and that living room, that bedroom of hers. Jasmine said, I'm getting ready to take y'all outside. Okay, so we outside with Jasmine riding down the street, and she's heading to the girls' basketball game. So if you guys don't know, Jasmine's 2 oldest children play AAU basketball.
And let's think about, come on, girls. So Maya, come on, Kayla. Ready? Get it, Caitlin. Good job, Caitlin.
Well, I'm glad that Jasmine decided to invest in a wagon for old Stinkerbug over there. Did he ever use that stroller much? Because we saw the stroller. She got the stroller. He was damn near too big for the stroller. Now she done got the old boy a wagon over there. I said, well, at least you got him some, sis. Ain't making his little legs tired because he just not walking good.
Keep that rebound. Yes, get it, get it. Go up, Caitlin. Go up, Caitlin. Yes, Caitlin, and one.
Oh Lord. Well, that's right, baby. Cheer your children on from the sidelines. That's good. That motivates them to do better and love the sport, I guess. So I guess Chris had to work because he's not at the basketball game. Philip's not there either. Yeah, I don't know. Y'all know Chris works a lot now. Now we remember back in the summer when the kids were playing basketball over there at Philip's mom's rec center. Chris definitely made a couple of the games, but some reason now I guess maybe he's not as interested anymore. I don't know. I wonder if Chris' sons play any type of sports and do he show up for their sports? Because Jasmine's never made any mention if his boys play sports, because I think his boy's about 12, 13 years old. The way Chris loves basketball, I can't see his boys not, but I've never heard any mention of Jasmine mentioning his boys had a game or anything. I don't know.
Go. Oh, out of bounds, out of bounds. Yes. Come on, Caitlin. Come on, y'all. Let's play defense. Get the rebound. Let's go. Let's go.
Now, Chris can at least show up for one or two games. As hard as Jasmine is cheering for those children, he needs to be out there giving them some cheers from the, what happened, Chris? What happened? Oh, Lord.
Let's go. Come on, get the rebound. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Did he really call foul?
Yes, he called a foul, Jasmine. These is kiddos, baby. This is not the NBA.
Come on, defense. Play defense.
Ooh. We're going to be forced. I know that's right, sis. Go hard for your kiddos.
It's tied.
Okay, so we're not gonna be real long on the basketball. Y'all been to a game before, y'all know how that goes.
Go in there, yes! Good shot, good shot! About to say. I shot to say. Hands up, hands up! Get the rebound! Let's go! Let's go!
Ooh, Jasmine, baby, what's going on?
All right, guys, she did really good. They did good. The whole team did good. The girls.
We tied one time and we tied again.
Yeah, double overtime.
Then we lost by one.
Yeah, they could have got. I could have. They did really good. They did really good. It was.
We could tell it was intense, sis, because you sound like you about to have a stroke out there.
Oh, last time,
now y'all remember we said every time Stinkerbug hear loud noises, he get to crying and stuff. Now we definitely know at the basketball game it's loud because there's different games going on, whistles and chimes. Mamas like Jasmine and other mamas are howling for their kids. And I don't think I seen Tinker shed a tear. I think he don't like it when Chris raises his voice. I don't think he really sensitive to the noise because he in this gym and he ain't screaming and hollering and carrying on.
However, we're doing it. We went to halftime one time.
Overtime, it's called overtime. But you did good. Remember how
Yeah, you gotta Kaylin, if you're gonna play the game, baby, you gotta learn the terminology. That's how you understand the plays that the coach is telling you from the sideline. You got to understand the terminology. You got to know what overtime, halftime, and all that other jazz that go with basketball, ma'am.
How you kept on going back up? That's why I keep telling you. Go up with the ball. Keep going up. One of them gonna go in when you get older, when you get in high school and middle school. All those rebounds that accumulates to your stats. And when you make a lot of those stats, whenever you get a lot of rebounds, that means colleges start looking at you like, oh, she got 10 rebounds. You want to get 10 rebounds and more. You're tall. You need to accumulate.
Girl, Kaylin ain't. Kaylin ain't paying no attention to you, Jasmine. Kayla said, girl, please, by the time I get to high school, I ain't no telling what I'm going to be doing. But I don't think basketball is going to be her thing. I think Jasmine's trying to turn Kaylin into a mini her.
Like them stats, girl. You did really good.
All right. So, okay. So let's get on over here to, okay. So I think, okay. So Aiden had a soccer game. Okay. So meanwhile, Aiden playing his soccer game too. So who was watching Aiden play the soccer? Y'all think Chris was filming Aiden's soccer, or was Philip still there? I don't know. Y'all think Philip was still there? Well, at least they got Aiden in something that he can, because he's very energetic. So I think he would like running around kicking balls. You think Mama Dukes probably was filming it? Maybe she was. Okay. So we're not gonna spend a whole bunch of time on the little kiddos running around kicking the ball. Okay. So we back at the game.
The shot.
So someone in the chat just said, I don't think Chris and Jasmine are together anymore. He's not going to those games. Hey, goodies. Well, you know what? Here's the thing. It's just that fake love. You was all supportive and running to the games and stuff. So if you were really for the children and their sports and stuff, although you and the mama ain't on good terms, you done fell out with the kids too. If that's the case, I guess.
Kids something to eat. We're on our way to get Aiden, and then we're gonna head to the house. Just give them something to snack off right now. But I'm starting on the food and things, getting things situated. I don't know how today's gonna go. We'll just have to see. Okay. So they did really good. I'm so proud of the girls. Now it's time to celebrate the twins.
Oh, y'all said Philip Mama's the one that took Aiden to the game. Okay, good.
All right, guys. Well, this is just the start of it. I'm currently setting up hot dogs to take to the pool. This one's all up on me. And then I'm going to get Legend dressed.
Oh, boy. Okay, so y'all, TMR's not trying to be over picky. And, hot dogs and swimming pools, I guess that does go together, But this is supposed to be a birthday party. Sis, where the damn pizza at? Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. When I seen her sitting here wrapping up these hot dogs individually, I hollered. I thought that was so funny. Oh my God. Honey, is she literally wrapping up hot dog? I said, them damn things gonna be cold and soggy. I said, Lord, Jasmine. I hope they at least them Nathan's. Oh, girl, I hope you bought some Nathan's hot dogs. Or maybe some ballpark. I hope you didn't get the bar S ones. Ugh, I hate those hot dogs. They nasty. Okay, so the kids. Okay, we gonna get on past her. All right, so Jasmine. Oh wait a minute, hold on. Let me get past that part. So Jasmine decided to pack the lunch bags, and she put in a whole bottle of ketchup and whole bottle of mustard. I guess. I mean, you need your condiments, okay? I don't like plain hot dogs, so I do need me some ketchup, mustard, some relish, and some onion. That's a hot dog to me. So Jasmine got. Oh my God! I thought this was so funny. I said, Jasmine, what is y'all going on a picnic? Girl, I thought this was a birthday party. Well, anyway, I guess the kids say, well, at least we getting something. I get them lunch bags definitely do come in handy, honey. Okay, Jasmine said, let me pack my kids on up and run them up here to this pool and do this party real quick. Made the twins go outside so I could set up the table. No birthday streamers, no balloons, just some gift bags. I said, well, the twins get shafted every year. Every year they get shafted. I said, Lord Jasmine, this is a mess. You said Sam Club got the best hot dogs. Huh, I don't think I've ever had their hot dogs. Okay, so Jasmine got everything all set up. So when they come back from the swimming pool, them some scary ass balloons, sis. What made you buy them? I wouldn't have picked those, but. So here we got the twins at the pool, at the community pool where they live at. So someone in Jasmine's comments said, where was their friends at? With no neighbor kids or nothing? They just at the cool pool by themselves. Well, Jasmine did say in the comments to the person, she said Aiden's best friend was there, which is a girl. And she said some of the neighbor kids were there. She just decided not to put the camera on them and focus the camera on the kiddos. And here's my only thing when I watched this video. I said, okay, well, that's fine, Jasmine, because if you didn't get consent for other people's kids to be on camera, that makes sense. However, where are the cousins? Philip family, when at Christmas time, child, it was a litter of children at Philip's mama's house. Where are their cousins? I mean, I don't think Jasmine got any cousins on her side because we don't never see anybody from her side of the family. But we know Philip got a big family. Okay, where are the cousins? There's no cousins that are gonna come, and not only that, y'all, let's take a moment. Okay, let's take a moment real quick. So my dilemma was this. Okay. Now, I don't know if Chris and Jasmine are together or not, okay? There's a video she put out the other day talking about moving, and she was her getting new beds. But my thing was, where is Chris's cousins? Or where is his family? Like, Jasmine's been with Chris about 3 years now. You got a child with him that is about to be 2. Where are the twin boys of Chris? They didn't want to come swim in the pool and eat cake and hot dogs for the birthday. We know Chris's daughter back in California with her mama. Where is Chris's family? Now, Jasmine said that Chris not that tight with his family. And I don't know. I disagree with that because I don't know if you guys remember a few years back when Jasmine was still living in apartments, the people was trolling Chris's Facebook and found Chris's auntie. And Chris got on this internet and cussed the people out, told them people leave his auntie alone. That's his auntie. He loves his auntie. Leave her alone. Honey, he crazy about that auntie. Now, I'm just going to assume that auntie got children and her children have children. After all this time being with that man, where is you not cool with none of Chris's people? I remember the sister came around. Don't she have some children? Where are her kids at? It's your twin's birthday. Where are the other kids? Like, I don't get it. Philip's family wasn't there. We know Philip and Hannah weren't there because they was in Vegas celebrating Hannah's birthday. But where is Philip's people at? She been knowing Philip's family for a million years. So Philip don't need to be there in order for his family to show up. We seen Philip's family at Kaylin's party and Amaya's party. Where is Philip's family for the twins party? Did Jasmine not tell anybody? Did she not want to be bothered with people? Did she not want to really fix more than 5 hot dogs? She probably would have had to fix 20 hot dogs if she would have invited other kids. No neighbors are hanging or playing with Jasmine's kids. She's known as the DB and you think so? Say cheese. I don't know, y'all. I found that very odd that nobody on her side of the family, nobody on Philip's side of the family, not even some of Chris's people, no one showed up for this party. You didn't invite anybody, Jasmine? No one? I mean, I guess the twins can have fun with their siblings, but it's a party. It's celebrating their fit. Like, to me, being a twin, that's special because everybody's not born with somebody that looks just like them, right? Although they're boy-girl twin, it's a and then they're turning 5. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Since these kids have came into this world from 1 to 5 years old, I have never seen Jasmine go out for them for their birthday. Since they've been on this earth, I have not seen it not one time, unless I missed a video. But since and I've been watching her since those twins was like a couple of months old. Now they're 5. I haven't seen not one birthday where Jasmine really showed up for these little twins. I haven't seen it. Well, at least they had fun. You know, I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like the only reason she makes sure she always put that camera on Tinkerbug, okay? Now, she claimed there was other kids there. Well, where are they at? They're not playing with her kids. Where is Aiden's best friend if she was there? Where's she at? Even if you don't show her, you will see her around somewhere. I don't know. It's weird. I could understand if Jasmine didn't do social media, but the fact that she does social media, like I said, birthdays for her, because that's content for her, whatever type of money she would have spent on their birthday, she would have got it all back in the views on the video alone. Okay, so we're going to skip past that. Now, if he got friends, why is he playing with the ball by himself? Where the little friends at? They just so happened, they like most kids. I don't think any friends were there. I don't think Jasmine invited anybody because she didn't want to fool with all of that. That was more money she would have had to spend. Jasmine didn't invite anybody. She just figured kids would be at the pool because it was a nice day and it's a community pool in her community. And that was it. That girl didn't invite anybody. Because if she invited somebody, you would see Philip's family there. Nobody is there.
Ava!
You want ketchup or no?
Ketchup.
You do? Here.
Right on Mother's Journey.
Here you go.
In there.
Open it so I can put ketchup on it.
Hey, good, Mom.
You want a towel?
Ooh, salsa. You think so?
That's so close. That's my towel. That's my towel, Ava.
It's okay. There's another towel over there.
Okay,
There you go.
My thing is this. What was the sense of bringing the hot dogs to the house when you took them back home and they ate hot dogs anyway? They could have just waited. It wasn't, trust me, Jasmine was not in that pool for a long time. She probably had them kids out there maybe 2 hours. Maybe. Okay, that girl wasn't out there long. My thing is, you should have just waited to took some juice to keep them hydrated, because you know that playing in that water sometimes that makes you dehydrated. So I would have took some juice and waters for them to stay hydrated, but I wouldn't have took any food for you to go right back home and feed them anyway. That she did that for the video. Okay, she did that for them, because trust me, if Jasmine would have filmed this, she would have took them kids right onto that pool with a towel in hand, and that's it.
Hold it, Ava. Hold it open. Open it.
Open it, Ava.
You said maybe 45 minutes, one love.
There you go.
Tea College.
There you go, Ava. I love your laptop.
Bella Bay said, where is Tiara and her kid? Girl, I forgot all about those. Tiara. Yeah, where is Tiara and her? Tiara live right there in Austin. Why you didn't invite her over? That's because Jasmine didn't want to invite anybody, because she really didn't want to do this party. I'm going to be honest with you. The only reason Jasmine did this is because she knew the people was going to be like, okay, where's the twins' birthday video at, Jasmine? Jasmine didn't even do a compilation video for the twins like she do the other kids. Like when Kaylin and Maya and Legend, she do a compilation video. She puts up like a 1-minute video of different pictures of them from like birth to when, you know, their current age. Maybe I missed it, but I didn't see that. I didn't see that on her channel. I didn't see that compilation video she always puts up in you know, in celebration of her kid's birthday. I didn't see that for the twins. Maybe she forgot.
Your friends.
Mommy.
She said that her birthday's perfect. Is it perfect?
Guys, when I was in the water, I had my eyes open.
You had your eyes.
Oh, you said, what did Chris buy the kids for birthday? Well, you know, Chris and Jasmine go 50-50. Okay. So whatever she bought, 50% of it came from Chris. I maybe in spirit. I don't know.
It's open.
It was fun, actually.
I got this. Look at him, you guys. Yeah,
I'm so glad to see that baby walking. Good for you, Stinkerbug.
Gone, so yeah. Yeah, I probably should have other swimsuit.
Do he got on that little what's that little thing that the kids, little babies put on to keep them from peeing in the pool? Do he got on one of those? What they call those things, y'all? Swimmers or what, it don't look like. Oh, Jasmine, I hope you ain't got that baby in there without no damn them little diaper things they put on the babies when they're in the pool.
He really wants to walk.
Okay.
I'm letting him go, you know, semi-far, but he trying to go back out.
Because if you can tell, you don't only see, not to be all on the little baby's butt, my bad, y'all. But I noticed that when I saw the video, I said, because typically you can see like the top of it at the top of their shorts, because, you know, once it gets saturated with water, it becomes really big. If y'all notice, you don't see anything. Girl, you better not have that baby out there willy-nilly.
The kids are still playing, and my mom, she was busy. She didn't end up coming, but that is okay. As long as the kids having fun, everyone's busy. Chris had to work. My mom's busy. Their dad is gone, so yeah.
The daddy isn't gone. You say that like the man that passed away. The daddy in Vegas. Say that. He's out of town. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Philip was wrong for that, okay? Because what he should have done, he did a whole shebang, bang, wang, wang for Kaylin. He did a whole whoop, wop, boop, bop for Amaya. The twins should have got the same shoo, shoo, whoop, whoop, pop, pop party too. Now, he could have planned that party either Easter weekend or the weekend that he was coming back, or the weekend after. Me personally, he should have did it Easter weekend, because kids were already congregating at family houses, and that would have been a perfect time. If the weekend before he left, but see, he was trying to keep all his little coins because, you know, he had to go splurge on Hannah. Oh, Philip, you wrong for that, sir, because you know how Jasmine is. You know Jasmine don't want to spend any money. She definitely don't want to do anything by herself. Chris at work. The mama got Jasmine, at this point, stop saying that. Stop telling us Chris at work. Just don't even mention him. Okay. Like it says, if we don't see him, we just assume he's not there. Giving us a location as if we got GPS on him. Make like it's you say she says that like it means something. He's not in the frame of the camera, sis. So that just means he's not there. Wherever he could be in heaven. Okay. Wherever he is, he's not there. Stop saying Chris at work, because that man is not. How he go from getting with you without a job to now he works 24 hours a day? Jasmine, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. So now we at the house, and Jasmine gives them a little bit. She done dressed them up for their birthday again for the camera. She's still in the wet swimsuit. Jasmine, sis, why you didn't change clothes too? You still in the damn wet swimsuit. Oh boy. I said, Lord, Jasmine, you should have just changed clothes and then picked the camera up and started filming. So basically, the kids was doing arts and crafts and yeah, okay. Arts and crafts. She got them making some pots and stuff.
All right, put them in there, Ava.
I said, okay. The kids got flowers for their birthday. Lord, no, they didn't get a garden experience for their birthday. Jasmine, girl, you are a mess. The kids get the garden for their birthday. Child, my kids would have took that pot and that soil and threw it at me. Not the kids get the garden for their birthday. Oh my God. Whoa, boy, this internet is hilarious, okay? Not the twins learning agriculture on their birthday. Oh my God. Well, at least they got a cake, y'all. It's not that big, but I mean, y'all know Jasmine, she don't really give her kids sweets like that. Their name ain't even on the damn cake. Girl, you couldn't even splurge for a cake big enough to put their name on it? Oh boy. I mean, Cricket, I can't even talk. Cricket, just take over for me just for a minute, Cricket, please. Cricket. Hey, Nikki. Child, the kids couldn't even get their name on the cake. Was this a cake that was already in the cooler and you just pulled it on out? Because you damn sure didn't order this cake. This is one of the cakes that was already in the cooler and you just told them, let me get that one right there. Ma'am, do you want anything? Nah, I want nothing railroad on it. Child, just put the cake in a box. Matter of fact, you ain't even got to put it in a box. I'll just put it in my bag. Jasmine, girl, you are a mess. Jesus.
Birthday to you, Josh. Happy birthday.
Oh, Lord, not a nameless cake. Passionista said, girl, the candles barely fit. Well, at least they got them. Okay, because she could have put two candles, one for her and one for him. Oh, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Okay. So Aiden got some shoes, some got him some summer shoes for his birthday. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh my God. Girl. Okay, Ava with the little tutu. She love them little dresses, honey. Go ahead, sis. She got her some shoes too. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Well, you know what? Just thank God they had another birthday. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gone, y'all. Bye, Jasmine. Okay. We'll talk to you later, sis. Bye. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Okay, let me get back on over here, honey, to these comments. Dang, they even had to share cake. Well, I mean, you know, sis, we are going into a recession, T-Colic. Oh, you said outfits and shoes from HEB. Miss TLD says I get all from Five Below. Yeah, Keisha, baby, I just cannot. Okay, that's how they gonna get into Christmas, baby. They're not gonna get another toy. Okay, another toy. Oh Lord, have mercy. Well, you know, y'all. At this point, so I'm gonna say this, okay. Nothing's changed, and at this point nothing's ever going to change. Jasmine is set in her ways, and she can be. It's her money, it's her children, it's her channel, it's her life. And unless you just signed on to Jasmine's channel last week, for us who've been following Jasmine for at least a year or more, y'all, at this point we shouldn't even be shocked. We shouldn't be shocked, amazed, bewildered, nothing, astonished. We shouldn't be any of those fancy words, okay? Because at this point, we already know what she does. The only reason Jasmine did this is because she has a YouTube channel and she know the people was going to troll her if she didn't do anything or something for her kid's birthday. And that's unfortunate that she's pressured by the internet now, because let's be honest, y'all, there's been birthdays of my kids. I didn't do a big old shebang bang. It depending on my funds. Yeah, it didn't happen. Okay. But I still, we did something intimate at home with the kids, and maybe some of their cousins came over, or some of the, maybe sometimes it would depend on if their birthday was during the week or on the weekend. It really depend on a lot of variables, right? But for me, for my situation was totally different because A, I wasn't on YouTube, okay, and B, I worked at times 2 jobs at one time, right? So I did the best I could. It's been a couple birthday parties that their grandmother did because I was at work and I asked her to take over. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I paid for everything and I had her take over for me. It's been a couple of them birthdays too, right? Because when you're working mothers and you work outside at home, you got to do what you got to do. But for Jasmine, it's totally different because her life primarily is on the internet, right? And for me, for those twins, every birthday for them should be special because their birth was all her kids are special. Okay. I'm not going to say the twins are more special than anybody. All her kids are special. But because they were born as twins, I would think that would just be, it's the twins' birthday. And for her, girl, that to me, to knock both their birthdays out at the same time, girl, that's wonderful because you boom, 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 you're done. You got them over with. You ain't got to do them again to next year. And considering Kaylin, Amaya, and Legend's birthdays are all around the holidays, the twins' birthday is the only one that's really not around a holiday. So me personally, I would think it would be more cost effective to throw them a nice birthday because it's not around a holiday where you're going to be spending extra money. Hell, Amaya's birthday is just December, what is it, y'all? Did I forget it? 12/6. Oh, how could I forget? Her birthday is just a couple weeks before Christmas. Legend birthday is right before Thanksgiving. And Kaylin's birthday, think is in October, which is right before Thanksgiving as well too. So Jasmine, those 3 children have birthdays centered around holidays. The twins don't. So I would think it would be more cost effective to throw them a real nice shading ding, because you don't have any other holidays coming up where you're gonna could potentially spend extra money, if it's for food, gifts, clothes, or whatever. I don't know. That's just my thought. Okay, that's just my thought. Okay, let's get on. Bankhead said, right, I didn't throw a huge party for my kids every year. We always did something just one, not big every time. But that's me. Now those monumental birthdays, 5, 10, 13, those birthdays, I did do something extra, for them. Or, but once they got to a certain age and they didn't want the birthday parties anymore, they were just like, we want to go skating or bowling or whatever, then I let them, once they got to a certain age, I kind of let them lead I would say, what y'all want to do for your birthday? And they'll tell me, we want to go here, we want to go there, or do this or do that. And that's what we did, but when they were little, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I made sure they had, good birthdays, nice birthdays, as nice as I could provide for them. But birthday cake with no names on it. Since if that was the case, you should have just baked the damn cake yourself. You know what I'm saying? Could have saved that money and just baked the cake yourself. Because me personally, I don't think, I know for a fact. I was gonna say, I know for a fact I've never got my kids a cake without their name on it. Like, the cake is for them. Why wouldn't their name be on the cake? You know what I'm saying? And that cake is small, but those cake decorators, honey, they real good with what they do. They could have squoze. Okay, y'all hear me? Squoze their name on that cake. I don't know. Definitely Chuck E. Cheese and is a go-to bowling alley, skating rinks, jump parks, backyard, swimming pool, something. We did all that. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was glad when we got out of the Chuck E. Cheese phase, because that was one place I did not like. I used to think Chuck E. Cheese smelled like throw up. I hated going to Chuck E. Cheese. I was so glad when my kids got out of that Chuck E. Cheese stage. Good child, we was always at Chuck E. Cheese. Southside said, Baebay, we was having party competitions in my hood before the internet. Disney characters, petting zoos. We did it big for our kids. I know that's right, Southside. Miss Cheek said, the point is she never goes big on her own, and she puts zero thought and joy into any of the B-days except Legend. Yeah, me personally, I think Legend had a really good birthday. Kaylin and Amaya had nice birthdays too. Amaya's birthday seemed to be really nice. I don't know. It just seems like I said, since I've been watching those Jasmine, those twins always get the short end of the stick when it comes to the birthday. And I think Jasmine did that intentionally because Philip was gone. But I blame Philip for that, because Philip, you're not going to get out of this one. You should have threw those kids a party a week before you left. Easter weekend is when that party should have been thrown for them, in my opinion. So he could have been, him and his wallet could have been right there. Okay. All right, y'all, let's move on. Okay. So now we're going to get on over here to StrongMommy Chrissy. All right. So StrongMommy Chrissy did a part 2 to her video. Give me a moment. Let me make sure I got it right where it needs to be. Okay. All right. So StrongMommy Chrissy did a part 2 to a story she gave us about a month. It's been 3-4 weeks ago now, where she was telling us that one of her children, she hasn't named which child that was or is, potential father passed away. Okay. He passed away. He unalived himself. Okay. And so Chrissy came on to tell her story, basically of how she feels or felt about him taking his life so abruptly. Okay. And the fact that the child that the man could have potentially been a father to, how he passed away and she was never able to find out if he was actually the baby father. Okay, so we're going to take a look at that video. Make sure you guys do what? Make sure y'all hit that like button, honey, because y'all be acting funny with that like button, but y'all know it is what it is. But let's get on with the video.
So what I did was I reached out to the mom and asked her if she remembered the conversation that we had months prior and all of that. And she said she did. And I told her that, we never finished taking care of that situation and I need to now more. I assumed that we were going to have all and did it. And I asked her if she would help me um, finish the DNA test swab.
Okay. I don't know about y'all in the chat. I'm a mother of 3 sons. And from what Chrissy said in part 1, there was from what she states, a conversation with the mother with the alleged father on the phone as well too, where I guess they kind of introduced each other, introduced themselves to each other, right? And me being a mom of 3 children, 3 boys myself, okay? And God forbid my son, unalive themselves. And I don't know how I would feel about this woman calling me out of the blue, asking me to do something when I'm still grieving my son. Me personally, if I was Chrissy, I would have been afraid to make that phone call. I would have felt embarrassed. I would have felt like, I don't know how much time she gave before she actually made this phone call to this woman, but the whole conversation was prior to the man obviously leaving this earth. Chrissy had sporadic conversation with said person, to and he was always promised to send a DNA test but never did. And the fact that we don't know which child she's talking about, but the fact that in my mind that Chrissy had kids before and after this child, right? The fact that you birthed kids before this child and even after this child, but you have this one particular child that you don't know the DNA of the child, but yet you're still birthing children after that child. Again, I'm saying this because I don't know which child it is. I'm just going to assume whatever child it is, she had a child before or after, right? Unless she's talking about Onyx, and she hasn't had a child after Onyx. How do you do that? Like, how do you keep having kids with other men when you got a child and you don't know who the daddy is? And when you have these sporadic conversations with him and he promises you to send you a DNA and you literally let him hang up the phone and wait. In her part 1, I think she said 3 months had went by and she hadn't talked to him. And he just popped up and called one day. Like, how do you have a conversation with this person when you got this child running around your house and you don't know who the actual father is?
And she agreed. She said that the baby needs to know if we're family. So then I immediately after that I shut down and I feel like I went into like a sort of like functioning depression. Um, and I call it that because I was still able to do some things. I was still able to get up out my bed and, help the kid, like raise my children and be a good mom for them and show up for them. I just didn't show up for myself. And I just couldn't pick up a camera. I didn't want to.
So here's the thing. So apparently, from what she's saying, she was emotionally affected by finding out of this man's passing and the way he passed. Again, this is someone that you haven't been romantically involved with in quite some time, based off her timeline, which she doesn't really give a timeline. We're just guesstimating, okay? I'm not saying that she should be heartless and be like, oh, another one bites the dust. I'm not saying that. But the fact that she was so emotional to where she couldn't get out the bed, it's like, were you emotional because you're dealing with the fact that you didn't find out if he was actually the dad, when it sounds like you had more than enough time to find that out? Or why are you so emotionally caught up with the man that you weren't with and hadn't been with, I'm just going to assume, in quite some time? Because if you was in constant contact with this man, somebody would have reached out to you and told you that his passing. So I don't understand how she was so emotionally. And again, I understand this is her story and she's telling it, but she's not telling it, in my opinion, in a compelling way. Especially if you've been watching Chrissy as long as you've been watching Chrissy. You know, because Chrissy has came on this channel when she was in Vegas and Texas and has said more than once that she has a rapport with all her children's fathers. She says she has a rapport with all of them. Well, obviously that can't be true because there's a child that's based off your conversation that doesn't have a father that you know of for sure. And in my mind, I was thinking this. I said, okay, obviously, you more than likely were sleeping with this guy and another guy at the same time, right? That's obvious. For you to not know if he's the father, then obviously there's another candidate somewhere, correct? So if that is the case, then why not do the DNA on the man that you think that's actually alive? Why not do a DNA on that man? And if it comes out that he's not the father, then you do a process of elimination, right? You eliminate him, obviously, because the DNA came back and said he's not. Then the other father who's deceased would obviously be the father, right? That, to me, that's a no-brainer. No, she didn't, Telly. So obviously, there has to be more than two men now. Because if you can't do the process of elimination with two, because I'm just going to assume that there's one man and there was another man, right? So obviously, you can't, do the DNA on the deceased father because he's deceased. So the other potential father, you would do a DNA on him, right? So at this point, there obviously got to be, I'm just going to assume that you were sleeping with more than two men. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. Because you would automatically eliminate the one that's still living. And if he's not the father, then obviously this other one would have to be. If you know for sure that you were just sleeping with two men at the same time. It just sounds like, and again, it's an assumption. I don't know anything about her uterus and how she uses it other than she's birthed 9 kids. It just sounds like she had to been sleeping with more than two men. That's only obvious, right? Just think about your own self, y'all. If you were in this dilemma and there's two men that you were sleeping with at the same time, and unfortunately one of those men passed away and you didn't find out the DNA of that child, then obviously you would do the DNA on the father that's living. And if that father comes out to be not the father, then obviously the one that's deceased is the father, right? So then obviously she would have to get someone in his family. I don't know. Obviously, this has never happened to me. Get someone in his family to do DNA so you could prove to Social Security that this man was the biological father. But my thing is this: why go through all that? Obviously, the smartest thing to do, and again, I'm not trying to police anybody's uterus, right? But the obviously the smartest thing to do, if you are sleeping around with more than one man at the same time, since you got to use a condom on everybody except one. Okay? You really need to use a condom on everybody. But child, if you just feel like if you got 3 men that you're sleeping with at the same time, since 2 of the men need condoms. Okay? I mean, that's just obvious, you know. But it's sad that she's even in this situation. And let's be honest, y'all. There's a lot of women that has Chrissy's problem, right? They're just not on the internet telling their story. But I mean, obviously people are promiscuous, right? And at one time, or if I mean, I don't know in the past, or if she currently is, Chrissy obviously was promiscuous, right?
I didn't feel like it. And I took all of my energy that I had and I put it into my kids, and I put it into making sure that my household remained happy for them. And I didn't give myself a chance to sit and cry and deal with my emotions. But really, nothing anybody could say could really help me at that point in time. I just had to kind of go through it, but I was too busy. That's what I was saying in the beginning of the video. I was too busy trying to make sure my kids were good no matter what, to where I couldn't deal with what I was going through. And a part of me felt like I didn't have a right to even be upset, because we weren't, close at the time, or because I was rude to him before the last we talked. I don't know. I don't know what it was, but I know that it manifested itself into some sort of depression or something. I didn't want to bring light to it online because I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want to talk about it in detail. I didn't want to tell people, you know, a lot of different things. I wasn't ready. I just wasn't ready. But the more you suffocate your feelings and your emotions and things.
So my question is this: I'm listening to Chrissy, and it's oh anyway. I'm listening to her, and my thought is this: then who's been the daddy all this time? Who's been the daddy? Because do none of these men watch your channel? Because honey, I would be nervous as hell unless you're very upfront with the man that you've been saying he's the daddy. I hope you told him this story first before you came and told YouTube, sis. Because if I just so happen to be one of her baby daddies and I click on this video and I'm gonna be like, say who what? Because obviously the men who got DNA, the men that's on child support obviously had to get paternity, right? She got a couple kids on child support, so those men are safe, right? It's the men that didn't do the paternity that's probably sitting up here like, what the fuck is going on?
Things like that, you try to bear, the heavier the weight is to bear. And I don't want to bear weight anymore. Yeah. So it's been heavy on my heart. So like I said, I kind of shut down, and I didn't say anything else to the mom. I took that time to I just shut down. I had to process.
But there you go again, procrastinating some more. Once you talk to the mom and the mom said, yeah, I'll help you, then why you didn't go ahead with the test then? Why did you shut back down and not talk to the mom again? See, that's why you in the situation you in now, because you keep procrastinating.
Process what had just happened. The mom in me was like, handle this right now. Tell her you need to handle this right now. But the shock in me the disbelief in me, the sorrow in me was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on? What happened? What is happening? Like, what? Why would you do this? Why would you do this before we found out what was going on? Why would you do this? You know?
Can you imagine if this story is an actual factual story? Can you imagine the mother watching this video of the deceased man? She's probably looking at this channel like, why are you telling my son's business on this internet? Although we don't know who her son is, but probably in this woman's mind, if this is a true story, she's probably like, why are you telling my son's business? You know, like, it's the weirdest thing. Like, the stuff that these chicks get on this internet and do for coin is beyond me.
To, like, why? You know? I didn't want to overwhelm the mom. I didn't want to overwhelm myself. I didn't want to deal with it. I just couldn't, you know? So I swept it under the rug and tried to just maintain. And then after, I just was like, he was on my mind heavy, and again, my intuition, again, my higher self was like, you need to tie a bow on this, whether he is or not the daddy. You've got to tie a bow on this. And you
see, with her saying whether he is or not, then obviously she was sleeping with more than him, right? That's obvious. And with you wanting to do a DNA on a deceased man and using his mama, why not do, let's just say it was two men. Why not do the DNA on the man that's already alive and eliminate him? And then obviously the deceased man would be the father. Wouldn't that be easier?
cannot keep hiding from it. You cannot keep running from it. So that is me. That is my truth. So I'm going through the process now of getting a final yay or nay on the whole situation. But it's been making me really emotional lately, and I've been going through a lot. And so this is part of my therapy, getting it out there and talking about it and not hiding behind it and not being ashamed and not none of that stuff.
But how could you be ashamed? Nobody knew. So talking about it publicly and being transparent, since you're being transparent about something nobody knew but you. So I'm not understanding about talking about it and not hiding from it. It was already hidden, sis. We don't know the names of your baby daddies, not all of them. So you was being open and transparent with who? So y'all know, y'all remember when they talked about the whole house in Virginia situation. I'm starting to think that, does this have something to do with it? Because she was very choked up about a man that she wasn't in a relationship with, hadn't, from based off her story, hadn't been in a relationship with in a very long time. I just, this is the strangest story. And, obviously Chrissy made a lot of money on both these videos. Because one thing about Chrissy, honey, she can get the views, okay? Sis can definitely get those views if she can't do anything else. But you know what? The older Chrissy get, this not going to work for her anymore, okay? Chrissy, damn near 35 years old. Soon, honey, she approaching 40 really quickly, okay? Very quickly. These stories are not going to work anymore. Sis, you're going to have to figure out something else. Because people are going to get tired of this.
We all make mistakes in life. I'm a firm believer of living my life with no regrets. So I don't regret knowing him. I don't regret meeting him. I don't regret the situation. I do regret what he felt he needed to do, but I have made my peace with the fact that he's at peace. And no matter what happens, whether he is or not, I made my peace that he's at peace.
Why does, I'm sorry, y'all, why does it hurt? she wasn't as choked up when her and Rob broke up. And child, you was talking about having a baby with him and marrying him.
I wish that he felt like he could be here still. But I have made peace with it. He's at peace. So that's all we can ask for, right? At the end of the day, I'm sharing this because it's therapeutic for me, and also because I know there's going to be people out there who can relate to me, and also I may be able to help somebody one day. If you guys are going through anything similar, don't wait. Get your answers sooner rather than later.
Now, girl, you spoke truth on that. Yeah, if somebody's out there, going through this situation currently, I mean, even if you don't want to know the truth, I mean, you can't think about yourself. You have to think about that child, right? And that's the thing. Chrissy know who her daddy is. So why wouldn't you think it would be fair for you, for your children, all your children, to know who their fathers are, right? Why put yourself in a position where you have to wonder who the daddy is? Like, God, I get there are chicks out there that have that current situation, or that's been a past situation for them, but it's the children. Like, you got to think about it, y'all. These kids obviously will grow up and go off into the world. God forbid one of these kids married a sister or a cousin or something to that nature. See what I'm saying? Like that, like it's best that kids know where they come from, if at all possible. And it sounds like in Chrissy's situation, it was possible, but she was being a little trife, and that man was too. God rest his soul. Okay. God, I just don't. I don't even know who we talking about. I don't even. Oh Lord, this is a mess. Chrissy, you could have kept this video. I hate. I even asked for part 2.
Life is very fragile. You just never know what can happen. Learn from me. Don't wait. Don't put it in their hands. Don't procrastinate. Don't let time and months and weeks and days and years go before you know what you need to know, before you have everything together, before you have a final bow put on everything. Because although you may think you have all the time, we don't know what tomorrow brings. So use me as an example for use my hurt and my pain. So like I said, I'm ready to push through and get everything taken care of and stop procrastinating. And so I'm working on that. And because it's been a long time coming. And so now that's what I'm going to do. I'm ready to put the tears aside and just live, to the best of my abilities.
I mean, isn't that what you've been doing, is living? You've been doing that, sis. You've had relationships after this man. You've been doing that. What's the hesitate? Oh, Lord.
For my babies and with my babies. So anyway, you guys, I just kind of wanted to, I guess, blame kind of what's been going on with your girl and why I've been feeling the way that I feel, and why I've kind of been like a little MIA, but because lately it's been weighing on me heavier than normal, which is my intuition telling me that I need to get this taken care of.
I don't know if she crying for her or her child, because she speaks more of her emotions than she does her child. Like, let's be honest, it's your child who don't have a father. And if you find out, if the mother is willing to do the DNA, and then you do find out that this man was the father, it's your child who was robbed of the opportunity of getting to know this man. Like, does this man have children? Does he have other children? Because she's never mentioned that. She's never said, he has children and I want my child to be able to know its sibling. Like, she's never mentioned that. Like, there's a lot of this story that she tells, but she don't tell it all to make it even sound, in my opinion, believable or convincing. Okay.
So I'm doing so now, and hopefully things will start to pick up and change a little bit after that. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm going to add this to part 2 or not, but I mean,
what did she just do? Dressing hair change and dressing change? Oh, yeah. Like at this point, you can't even make this up. What was the point of? So okay, I remember now. Now she talks about a dream she had, something about water, dolphins, kids in the water, and a mama with lip liner. Um, y'all want to see that part? I guess she feels like that dream was somewhat symbolic. She says she's thinking about getting a tattoo. If y'all want to see that, y'all got to go over to her channel and finish watching that. We at the 8-minute 23 mark, so you can start from there if you watch this part of the video with me. Chrissy, since we gone, we really gone. It sounds like you have gone too, sis. Like this story was, I don't know which one was worse. The man following her with the suit or the dolphins and the kids in the water, child. Bye, Chrissy, girl, bye. Well, these chicks are, honey. Like I said, honey, the internet is never dull with Jasmine, Chrissy, or Olivia on this internet. Now, let me give you guys an update. I have an update. One of the subscribers in the chat, or I don't know if you're subscribed or not, but one of the people in the chat just told me that Philip did have a party with the kids before he left. Maybe it's on his social media or something. I don't know. I haven't watched Philip's YouTube in quite some time, and I don't follow him on Facebook or Instagram. So maybe so the person just sent me pictures that he did do something with them before he left. Okay. He took them, I don't know if it was Chuck E. Cheese or somewhere like that. Okay, you saw the pics. Okay, so I guess Philip did do something with him. So that's even worse. Okay, so I guess Jasmine said, well, here, since your daddy already did something, I guess I'll throw some hot dogs. Not even on the grill. She didn't even throw them on the grill. Sis threw them in the pot and boiled them in water. The kids couldn't even get some Kingsford hot dogs. But let Chris come around, honey. They got ribs, fancy steaks, fish, and everything else on that damn grill. The kids couldn't even get no grilled hot dogs. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. You said, what'd you say? T colleague SMC was just so loose with that box of her. Well, yeah, it happens. It don't happen to all of us, but it does happen, but what I'm just gonna say for Chrissy, me personally, I would have kept that story to myself, because it definitely, if you really think about it, if you're a thinker, you would just automatically assume that obviously she was sleeping more than with one man. She was sleeping with two men. That's obvious, but there obviously had to be more than two, because again, you could do the process of elimination with the father that is living, and then I automatically tell you that he's the father, and then you could ask the mother. But I'm gonna be, like I said in the beginning, y'all, I would have been too scared to even call that mama and ask her something like that, especially this woman's mourning the death of her son and the way he left this earth. I would have been too nervous to even call that woman and ask her. It's not like Chrissy had a rapport with the woman. It's not like they had conversations and the child been over there to spend the night and stuff like that. We don't even know if the woman even lives in the same state as Chrissy, or at this point. So like I said, y'all, a lot of you guys was asking in the chat, what child is she talking about? I don't think she said that. At least I haven't heard that, and I don't think she mentioned that in the video. She did say in part 1 that she wasn't going to name which child she was speaking on, I guess for their privacy. At this point, girl, those kids' privacy being in the toilet, okay? You just came on this internet the other day and told us your daughter was missing because she was out with some boy at 13, 14 years old. You letting your daughter have what you call a boyfriend at 13, 14 years old. But I mean, those are your children, baby, and that's your damn business over there, okay? All right, y'all, that's my time. I'm out of here, okay? They done wore me out. What's up, Pretty Stoner? These people have wore me out. Jasmine and the damn hot dogs wrapped up in aluminum foil at that pool, and Chrissy with the Chrissy and that story. Y'all, someone in the chat says she gonna do a part 3. She bet not. Okay. Okay, Sassy. We definitely will. Next time we get on here, we'll get on over there. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Hopefully y'all enjoyed my reaction, because it was just as authentic as I could give it. Y'all know TMI, I don't really be trying to get all crazy with these people because at the end of the day, it's their lives. They share it on social media. We have our thoughts and opinions, and that's it. And that's all. Okay? I'm out of here, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. Y'all have a good weekend. And remember, sub what you love. Bye.